Well, hi folks, and here we are in Tel Aviv. So you might be saying, what's Terry doing with a new shirt on? And it's from the largest shopping mall in Tel Aviv. Why is that? Well, there's a bit of a story behind that, and that relates to our airplane flights, which Jim will explain to you. We have no luggage here in Tel Aviv. We're hoping to go to the airport and get it today. So that's the news from here. Jim will talk about the airplane. I'd like to mention the taxi driver who overcharged us by almost double of what we were told it would be and wouldn't accept less, so we paid him. And he also told us that people would welcome us here because we're Americans, and that Israel sometimes considers itself the 51st state, and that the World Cup between US and Iran would be watched throughout the nation because everybody wanted the USA to win. So that was pretty interesting. And he mentioned something about Arabs that was negative, and I can't remember what that was, but so that was our introduction in being driven to Tel Aviv. We had a lovely dinner at a sushi wine bar, and it was great. I've never had anything like it. Tempura salmon in the sushi, and then the crumbles on top were shredded sweet potatoes, delicious. So very nice. So we've had a great time here so far, and things look great. We have a hotel right by the beach, so we'll go out and walk on the beach later today. Signing off.
Well, so Terry had a great introduction. It turns out the backstory is that we left Monday morning at 11 o'clock to go to the airport. We got to the airport. We ended up finding out that our flight was delayed because of equipment substitution. We got into Boston late. Because we got into Boston late, we missed our Boston to Charles de Gaulle flight. We ended up then eventually getting rerouted to New York, and from New York we caught a nonstop flight to Tel Aviv. So we got here after 23 hours of being on the road and being kind of exhausted, actually. I think the worst part for me was getting onto we were the last people onto the plane, this big 737-900 out of New York, out of JFK. We were the absolute last people. There was no place for any of our luggage. And we got two middle seats. So we're crammed into these two middle seats with our suit, like my sport coat in my lap and stuff underneath my feet for a 10-hour flight nonstop. It was very uncomfortable. And frankly, the food was pretty, but not very good on the Delta flight. Anyways, we eventually made it. Our luggage didn't. We filed a lost luggage claim. And as Terry said, we took a cab into downtown Tel Aviv, where we checked into a really neat hotel. It's called the Sea Tower. We're right on the road along the beach here, and we'll go outside and take a quick look in a couple of minutes. But it's a unique round tower with balconies sticking out, and it's very clean, very modern. Very neat. We're going to go out for a walk on the town. So we've done our shopping in order to get clean underwear and a clean blouse, and we've fed ourselves, and we slept and slept and slept. So we're ready for Israel. Want to take a quick peek at the room and the view from it? We'll move to that next. This is the inside of our room at the Sea Tower, and Terry is having a sit down there with a cup of coffee. We've got a great view out into the Mediterranean, and the room itself is, as I said, is very nice, very modern, very clean, and let's go outside. So this is our view from the hotel, and the weather was rainy this morning, but is now clearing up. It's sunny, well, it's partly sunny, and I think it's going to turn out to be a nice day.